Hello, Nile. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you, buddy?
I'm good, thank you. So, the basis for this interview is around my business idea, which I'm trying to solidify. The business idea essentially is a business website where you're able to customize apparel or replicate apparel that you've seen online. So, for example, if you see a nice shirt or pants from Zara, you're able to take a photo, a screenshot of that product, and say it's too expensive, so you wanted it maybe made more cheaply. You can paste it into the website, and then it'll be manufactured at a cheaper and more sustainable quality, right? So, do you have any questions so far?
No, not really. It sounds like a pretty good business proposition.
Okay, so what challenges do you face when trying to find clothing that is both affordable and customizable? Can you share a specific example?
So I'll just give like a specific example. Was probably when you're shopping around in stores like you said, like Zara, per se. Maybe I found like a button-up shirt which I wanted to wear to a formal event, but this was probably for MUN. I was gonna go on a trip, but the suits were extremely expensive. And it was like I knew I could have gotten that at a better price, but Zara obviously is very expensive. So we had to go around the entire country finding a suit shop which sort of had more affordable and probably better clothing suited for this event, as majority of these shops which sell suits are in that expensive range, and it's quite difficult to actually find. Yeah.
Right, so in terms of sustainability, which is another aspect which my website tries to target, how important is sustainability to you when purchasing apparel, and what motivates your stance on this?
If I'm being completely honest, and I don't want to sound like a bad person, but I don't really think about sustainability when I shop for clothes. I mainly just look at the price first. And I do know that I need to start looking at sustainability. And I feel that it's very important to look at sustainability because the current track which the world is at with all this climate change stuff, it's very important to find clothes which are beneficial towards the environment, but also look good on you and something which you want to get.
Right. Where do you currently shop for customized clothing, or just clothing in general? What do you enjoy about these options, and what frustrates you?
Honestly, there's not a specific shop I like to shop at. If I'm being completely real, I don't shop that much, but it's any place which has like comfortable clothing, like pants or like long sleeve stuff. Just because it's comfy, and I just look for shops which are not too expensive, but are not too cheap to the point where their quality is not good. So just something in the middle ground with good quality and affordability.
Yeah, thanks. And if you were to, if you were able to customize a t-shirt or hoodie, or, replicate a t-shirt or hoodie, what features would you prioritize? Colors, text, logos, etc. And why are these features important to you?
Most definitely, the texture of the clothing is probably one of the most important parts of a customized piece, because you want to be able to wear it, and you want to be able to wear it in temperature. Like if you're talking about Singapore, you don't want to have woolen clothes because you're just going to burn in this weather. So just the comfortability and the type of material you use. Then obviously there has to be some sort of grasping or some hook to the piece. It can't be just some plain color. It should be something which sort of catches the eye, but doesn't catch the eye too much. So like a more minimalistic design, maybe on the back of the hoodie, or maybe a small logo on the top left of the hoodie on your left chest.
Right. So as an app that allows you to customize, different clothing, replicate different clothing, do you feel like this is an easier way to shop for clothing in general, as you have more freedom in choosing what you want and seeing what specifically you want to fit to your needs?
Yeah, most definitely. I think this is a much better way to shop.
Right. So here's a simple landing, a demo for my idea. This is it's called MVP, the minimal viable product.
Yeah.
Essentially, you step one is you enter the website of the app, and then you choose your apparel that you want to, you choose a section of apparel that you want to buy. So it can be a t-shirt, hoodies, pants, etc. And then you choose the basic options, the color, the size, the design type, text, or logos. And then you preview the design, right? So you see your full, product. And then you place your order, and then order is sent to stylists in Pakistan, and they make the product, and then your product is then shipped to customers. So what concerns you, or what do you like about this product?
What concerns me is most definitely how there might be some data screw-ups from that screenshot and then the message sent to the manufacturer in Pakistan. Because in my opinion, it's very hard to base a bunch of your final products off of some screenshots which you may get on the web and no other information than that. Because let's say you just take a screenshot of some black pants. What if there's like a quality error in the screenshot and it looks at like, and your manufacturer uses a different material than used in the picture? So the transfer of data might be a bit of a concern, just because there are some screw ups which can happen in that.
So what like categories to help specify the product that you want, and an area where you're able to really specify what you want, would that assure you better in using the product?
Yeah, it would most definitely assure me better, because then I know exactly that there are specifics which I'm sending to the manufacturer in order for there to be less chance of a screw up in how they manufacture the product.
Right. And what would make you excited to choose a service over your current options of clothing or customization?
Most definitely the price factor, just because clothing these days is hella expensive, and I feel that this is just an easy alternative to get cheaper clothing.
Yeah. How much does price influence your decision when buying customized apparel, or apparel in general? And what would a lower cost change in your purchasing of these?
A lower cost would just make me more interested, because then I know that I can actually decide on a few things to buy. Because if it's too expensive, I know I'm not gonna get it. I'm just looking at it. But if it's the cheaper option, I know that I will be able to get it. So I'll browse through the different options which I'm allowed.
So you have more freedom in your
purchasing
purchasing
a lot more
power.
freedom. Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So what's one feature or service that this concept could include that would make it stand out or exceed your expectations?
Currently, I feel that your plan is good, but there are still some things, like I said, that whole part from the information being sent to the manufacturer. I feel that if you get that specific part down, you're going to have a very good, quite a good product in the end. So that's just the one point which I feel needs a lot of work.
Right. Okay, and would you feel comfortable in recommending this service to others? If not, what changes would you make?
I would most definitely recommend this to others. And as for now, like I said, the one change which you need to do is that information relay between screenshot to manufacturer. But if you're able to get that down and it functions properly, then 100% I would recommend this to other people.
Okay, thank you so much, Nile. Have a nice day.
You too.